prefer the
I like the
costume.
Yeah, the new costume.
It's suitable for, like, it's in the artwork. You just gotta do it. So
I also like
the
that
sailor uniform.
It's less red.
And there we go.
And I like that. The other one is neat.
So this... Oh, hold on. Alright, welcome back to some more of VIII, Lacrimosa of Donna. In the last episode, we recruited Sahad, and
He's
Dogi also washed up on the island. Yes, he is. And now we're getting some intel as night falls. And we learn more about the island and what we can do.
Let's do it.
Uh-huh. So yeah, it's also them realizing that, like, hey, we need to find the other passengers, especially because if creatures like a Valadrigil are out there, like, they're gonna need some help.
Yeah.
And there are a lot, and I mean a lot, a wide variety of deadly creatures on this island, of all shapes and sizes and species.
I love that they, later down the road, there's definitely a Jurassic Park moment, and I love it.
Well, we already previously had a Jurassic Park moment with, like, the rippling of the water.
Yeah.
As it was stomping forward.
Oh, it's another good one, though.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this game has a lot of really epic moments. A lot of moments where you're just like, oh, wow, we're building to the climax. Oh, we still got some energy coming, and it doesn't feel phoned in.
Right.
It's just like, oh, cool, all right, we're still going.
It genuinely feels like if there was a shipwreck that, like, it feels like a natural progression, even though there's a lot of, like, fantastic things that happen.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, and, I just lost my train of thought.
The train of thought has derailed and crashed.
Oh,
Welcome.
Well, if it's important, it'll come back. So yeah, Dogi is basically the overseer of the entire Castaway base for now, whereas Captain Barbaros is just the leader. So Dogi will not be joining us on this quest.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Especially since, like, he was side by side with that all in E7. Oh, and that's how it got its name. This shall be known as Castaway Village.
Do it!
Yeah. Ys 3 focuses on Dogi's backstory.
Yeah?
Yeah, his origins and, like, where he grew up and stuff like that. Childhood friends.
Okay.
Young flames, all that stuff.
I love how the characters just develop over the course of time.
Mm-hmm.
And you just genuinely care about them.
Yeah.
Dear Sahad. We forgot that, like, the text boxes don't have voiceover, but, like, the subtitles have voiceover.
Yeah, that's correct. That's why we're
so
chatty
if
right now.
there's, like, awkward pauses or anything, it's because we're reading.
Yeah.
Woo! I was that kid that would, like, count how many paragraphs until it was my turn.
Until it was your turn.
I would practice
reading. Popcorn reading.
Popcorn
reading. We should bring up popcorn reading. And that concludes Chapter 1. Popcorn Amanda. Read Chapter 2.
No! I, like, kind of wanted...
Okay,
back to the barn!
This actually doesn't have voiceover either.
Yeah.
So these are little contexts about, like, our other important character of the story who we'll learn more about as the game continues.
Yeah.
But this is basically the origins of our lead lady, Donna. When I look at this is kind of how I want some of my cutscenes to be in my future games.
Yeah.
To, like, kind of show illustration of, like, backstory or, like, how a cutscene would be without fully animating them, because animation is a tedious, thankless process.
Yeah.
And
especially for a team of 2.
yeah, especially for a small team, like these kind of like storyboards is kind of what I'm going for. And when I look at this, I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of what I'm going for. But I probably mentioned this in previous episodes, but I'm surprised that like even though Ys is known for like having basically a rock band for its soundtrack and stuff like that, that like it still has very great subtle music, beautiful music, somber music. So like the entire soundtrack, aside from the hard rock tunes, are just really good. This is a solid soundtrack.
Yeah, it is.
Whereas like for a while, Ys connoisseurs consider it one of the weaker soundtracks. Just because it doesn't have as many like
metal, like
not so much metal, but just like it's a different tone than what standard Ys music is known for. But also, a lot of Ys games, especially in the middle era, had authentic instrumentation recorded.
Yeah.
Whereas this has synthetic music. And some people were just like,
I don't know, sometimes like...
It's cheaper, but sometimes... I don't know, I guess it depends on the game. Or the context.
That and how well the synthetic music is done.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they show how small she is.
I like how Donna's backstory reminded me of Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Yeah.
In a lot of cutscenes, I was just like, this seems familiar. This sounds like a movie I used to watch that never got the love it deserved.
Chapter 2, The Castaway Banquet.
Ooh, that was really good. I'm going to have you read all of them now.
No.
What do you mean, no?
So
listen, these chapters are so few and far between.
So one thing that
It'll
wanted...
be episodes beyond episodes before we have to do it again.
I had... It sounds really corny, but like I had a dream of myself doing this, so I thought it could be really cool to like actually do it.
What would that be?
Was reading public domain stories.
Oh.
As like audio book style.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's good practice for like audiobook reading, actually.
Yeah.
Is to read public domain stories and stuff like that.
But just because I struggle so much with recording and feeling comfortable actually recording like my voice and me talking, I just was like, and in the dream it was really cool.
Oh, neat.
And I was like, maybe I'll do that.
But, oh my god, I love this part. So she's nice enough to give us some suitable clothes for the island. But I make a slight little mistake, so we're going to get an Emperor's New Clothes situation here. So because I'm wearing the bonus costume...
Bonus costume!
Whoops! I forgot to swap out to his sailor uniform. Because basically the game got confused and was just like, oh,
yeah.
if you're sticking to this costume, we don't need to show off the game-specific costume. So it's just like, yeah, I like him. It's exactly what I was wearing.
It's like, these feel familiar.
So what I'm going to do is when I resume control, I'm going to get into the suitable costume for the game. Because even though Adol's armor is nostalgic, I kind of prefer
I like the
costume.
Yeah, the new costume.
It's suitable for, like, it's in the artwork. You just gotta do it. So
I also like
the
that
sailor uniform.
It's less red.
And there we go.
And I like that. The other one is neat.
So this... Oh, hold on. I have to open the DLC costume. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's get the Pirate Adol. Pirate
See,
Laxia.
I didn't know that you could download all of those. I thought those were like paid downloads. And I was like, well, I don't want to do that.
Nope, they came free with the game. Alright, so let's see what these look like. Pirate Adol. That one's not too bad, but I might wear it later. Don't worry, I don't stick to the Pirate Laxia.
I just don't understand.
Lesai.
I mean, like, the shirt and the sleeves are cute, but like, why is she in her undies?
I don't know. It's an aesthetic, and like technically, like she does wear short shorts, but also she has like garb that kind of covers that.
Well, like, the outfit that she's in right now, the shorts that she has on would be considered bloomers.
Those are bloomers? Okay.
Because if you look at, like, the dress that she's wearing on the ship, what she did, she lost the bottom part of her gown.
Oh.
So, like, what she has on would be, like, the bloomers that are under the gown.
That's interesting, because in part 1, she was wearing a dress.
Yeah.
Before the whole shipwreck. So she probably just got rid of the gown because it's just like, I can't move around this island in this gown.
Not only that, but if it was going with, like, accuracy of a shipwreck, she would have sank directly to the bottom. Those dresses are fucking heavy.
Yes, that's right.
So if you take off the bottom part, it won't weigh you down as much.
That's probably how she was able to get to shore safely. Okay.
But she still has, like, the hip things that would go over the dress.
Yes.
And she's still wearing the garters that were holding up her stockings. She just doesn't have the gown on.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think Pirate Loxia just is more fan service.
Yeah. It doesn't fit her personality.
Yeah, it doesn't fit in there. You could have done something a little more interesting with the pirate motif for Loxia to be just like the boys. So, I don't think I'm going to be using that at all. At all. At all for at all. But who knows? Maybe there's other like bonus costumes we can give Loxia to spice things up a bit. I know there's apparently like some kind of like otter that you can put on your shoulder and wear. That's apparently a Ys thing. Because I saw you use it in Ys 9.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could do that here, but it's like it changes, I think, some sort of stat that if you have it on and it just like hangs out. Just all the time, it's just there.
Because I've seen it in cuts, videos that other people do. Because I'm just like, oh, how do other people like this game? And I just see the little otter on the shoulder, and I was just like, what the hell is that? It's kind of distracting. And then you were playing it, and I was just like, there's that damn otter again.
Well, in the one that I'm playing, Adel has a cat.
Oh, okay.
It's a cat. And Falcon has a little bear.
Oh, cool. Alrighty. Alright, so Dogi's explaining some of the facilities that he's trying to build for Castaway Island. And this basically is going to flesh out into our main hub village.
Yes.
So there's going to be like a shop. It's not going to work like your standard shop, but there's a shop in this area. There's going to be blacksmithing. This is making medicine. So yeah, this will all come into fruition in a couple episodes. So it was so small and teeny.
This is like homesteading 101.
Humble beginnings.
Once I get more confident, I will definitely try to start like homesteading.
So right now we're just going to check out all these stations before we use them later on. And then we're going to go fishing. Fishing is so much fun in this game.
I do love fishing.
You can, each character has their own like style of fishing. Each character has their own like preference of the kind of fish that they can catch.
Yeah.
And each character also has just like a great reaction when they catch a fish.
I know. Adonis is so cute.
Yes.
Yeah, anyone who's been, like, with our channel for a minute knows how, like, aggressive I am about female costuming in video games. And I was so worried that I was gonna, like, hate Donna in this because she is very scantily clad. But she is the most adorable freaking character I think I've ever met.
Yeah, and it's going to be a while until we actually meet her.
Yeah.
But it's worth the wait.
And I would, like...
But also, you mentioned this a couple times. You said that, like, because of that... That has toned down.
Oh yeah, I feel less judgmental.
Yes.
On the costuming, like I feel as though I'd be more willing to give
other games a chance. Aside
because
from the
it's
costume.
like okay, like you know, I didn't understand where she comes from and what her community is like, and then seeing it and seeing like that it's very like jungle, like tropical. And I'm like, well, that makes sense. It would be really humid and really freaking hot. Like, I don't know. And just, they weren't portrayed a certain way.
Correct.
Which was exciting for me. Because I was expecting kind of like, look at me. And it just wasn't. And I appreciated that.
So what's really fun about fishing is like you can do it in multiple spots. It's not like Zelda where you go to the fishing spot to do the fishing mini game.
Anywhere there's water,
anywhere you see like little like silhouettes of fish, you can just whip out that rod and start
even
fishing.
like
it doesn't have to be near Castaway Village.
So I would recommend
you do have to have bait though.
any body of water, if you have bait, go fishing because you can catch things other than fish.
That's right, you can.
So you can get like different treasure chests, you can get different supplies that you can trade things for. So like even if it's a small lake or a stream, like go fishing because you might find something.
Now, if you're good at Mario Party or other like mini games that require button mashing, this game's going to put you to the test.
Yeah.
Some fishes will almost break your thumb trying to mash.
There was that one. I was getting so mad. I was like, come on!
I'm curious how I'm going to do when it's my turn. Because already some of these fishes are just like, oh, Jesus, you really got to get to this.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm just catching a little guy.
But there's also different things you can get that help your fishing skills.
That's true too, yeah. They put a lot into this fishing. I don't really want to call it a mini game, like more just like side content.
Yeah. I did it! Yeah.
I also like, and like it's weird, like despite how shitty she's been, Sahad and Adol don't really hold it over her.
Yeah.
They're just like, hey, look at you. Or like they don't like belittle her because she's a noble. She's just like, oh yeah, you wouldn't know this because you're a noble. Here, this is all. And like it just makes...
Well, I think too, like
it helps the relationship and it believably lets her cool down a bit.
Yeah. Well, she has given some hints as well, though, that like there's more to her than the nobility. Just like when they run into the first boss and she's like, no, it can't be. It looks like, oh, never mind. And Adol's like, you know something. Like, so there are small hints of things going on. Like by this point, she's definitely less annoying to me.
Yeah.
And more... He's so small.
Yeah, I'm going to fish with each of the characters and have them each catch one fish.
Yeah. So you can hear
So Hod's the best fisher starting out, especially because he does the one hand.
I was going to say that, one-handed.
Yup. One-handed fishing. Watch this. Easy. It's just so small. That Sedina is the size of me thumb.
I love it. I also just absolutely, I'm going to say it every time because I just love it that much.
His I gotta poop walk.
His I gotta poop run. Just.
Yep. Yeah. Adol walks with urgency. Loxia walks with grace. Dogi walks like, oh, the moaning bowels. I gotta get to the nearest shitter.
Oh, Sahad.
Oh, what did I say, Dogi again? Damn it.
It's all good.
That's gonna be happening a lot in this playthrough.
Well, I feel like Adol's like, oh, an adventure. Let's go. Let's run. And then Loxia's like, wait for me. I'm coming. And then Sahad's like, go shit, go shit, go shit, go shit. For cooking tasty meat.
If you say that, Loxia belittles you, and it's just like, seriously? It's for your weapons. So yeah, what's nice is a lot of the materials that monsters drop just by killing them, that's the materials you need to work the shops, to forge your weapons and stuff.
Yeah.
And some of them are more rare than others, but it results in better gear, making the late game a lot more easier to deal with. So at the time of this recording, Fado gave me like a little tip about like how you can actually spam what's called iframes when you're doing like a flash guard. So instead of like doing one flash guard and being like, I have an opening, you can spam the flash guard to like keep it going to shuffle through it. It's going to take a couple episodes until I implement that. Yeah. Because these are pre-recorded in advance.
I found that out on accident.
Okay. This is Pirate Sahad.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, that one's cool. I definitely like the design on his pants.
Yeah.
So we're going to have that for him for a little bit. And when we get the other characters, we'll see their pirate costumes as well. See how that goes. Maybe we'll see Pirate Donna. And Pirate...
I don't even... I physically cannot imagine what Pirate Donna would be. Because she already has multiple costumes.
Mm-hmm. We'll see. We shall see.
I kind of want to do a watercolor painting.
Of all of her costumes.
Yeah.
I want that, and, like, it doesn't have to be a painting, but a drawing of Ganondorf mounted upon a Galadriel. Tears of the Kingdom Ganondorf just mounted, being like, "Do not look away, for you witness the rebirth of a king and his new world."
And then I would just be like, Donna and Zelda with the little, like, question marks above their heads looking at each other like, oh, fuck.
So there's also cooking. You can also cook meals to increase your, I don't know if it's health or stats or a little bit of both.
All of it, yeah.
All of the above, okay.
So, like, cooking the meals, so you can use just the regular ingredients to help, but if you make a meal, it helps your entire party.
Okay, cool.
So it's like, if you just have an apple, you can give Adol a few, like, HP points, but if you make an apple pie, your entire party gets HP points.
Okay, neat. And that'll be definitely helpful later along the line when enemies are, like, swapping your whole party. Because right now, most enemies, they're just gonna, like, hit you.
Yeah. I love it every time Loxia's hungry, and she's like, no, I'm fine. She's like,
Well, what's funny is I think the first time that happens, she tries to blame Adol, and you can either be like, oh, geez, I'm sorry, or you could be like, that wasn't me. Stern eyes like, Loxia, tell them the truth.
Oh my god, I so hope that you get on recording, because I don't remember exactly where it happens.
I think I know what you're talking about. Hold on, wait. Another awesome character just entered the fray.
Morning! Morning!
Huh? That bird just talk at us?
So what's interesting is, like, this character, when it was first introduced, we were just going to be like, oh no, how annoying is this character going to be? But they really balanced the line well to
I was
where,
going to say, like, he is kind of the helper character, but
in a very endearing way, at least for me.
I know, like, I think what I really enjoyed the most about Little Paro is when you're out exploring, Little Paro will come to you and be like, Dogi needs help! Dogi needs help! To let you know, like, oh, okay, you're exploring, but you have to go back to Castaway Village because there's something going on.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, if you spend too much time exploring... You have a daughter?!
Yeah. She spooked the parrot.
Aww.
One in life to be Dogi... To be
Sahad.
Sahad, be Sahad. Sahad is dad goals.
Sahad is dad goals.
Sahad is man goals.
He really is, though.
Be a man.
He's unapologetically himself, but he's still sensitive. But
he's as swift as a coursing river, with all the force of a great typhoon.
Be a man.
And all the strength of a raging fire. And he's experienced as the dark side of the two moons. Because apparently in this universe, there are two moons. Oh, this is cool. So this is how all the side quests are going to be monitored in this game. So this is the bulletin board. And periodically, you want to check back here to see what new side quests are available.
Yeah.
And this is going to tie into the alignment chart.
Yeah, I do really like the side quests in the game because it is like, we're trying to make dinner, but we need potatoes. Can you help? And it's like, a lot of them, you can just go to that character, and from your inventory of what you got while fighting, you can just give them what you have.
Yup. And take care of most of it.
Yeah.
Without even having to, like, go off the beaten path.
But a lot of them is just gonna help you build that village and help the people in the village. So it's just a really nice, like, it doesn't feel awkward to go on the
No.
quests.
And what's important, and especially for this playthrough, is you want to fill out that bulletin board because it helps. I think it's called like appreciation points or something like that.
So
But
the
these
more you do
points-
for your village members, the higher their respect for you goes.
Mhm.
And if you get enough appreciation points, you get different endings.
Yup. And we're gonna go for the best ending. Now you don't have to 100% the game.
Yeah, it's like 80%
It's just like
or something. Where
It's a threshold to where if you put in the effort, you'll get a better ending. Let's say. So there's the okay ending.
Let's see.
There's the average ending, and then there's the best ending.
yeah, and the best ending, honestly, is super worth it.
Yeah. So that's what we're going for in this playthrough. Will we achieve it? Well, we're gonna try.
I did it, so there's
Yeah,
you could definitely do
if
it. If
you
I
can-
can do it, you can do it.
If I can learn to do it, you can learn to do it.
Yeah.
Pull yourself together. There's nothing to it. Alrighty. So Dogi works at the exchange. And basically you throw in your materials from monsters, and he'll give you new items. So let's see what we got here. Quart of milk, loaf of bread, stick of butter. Okay.
Went to the store, bought a bottle of hoisin
Hoisin
sauce.
sauce.
Open the fridge. Oh no! I already have a bottle of hoisin sauce. Go to the store, buy a bottle of hoisin sauce.
You
Open the
watched that and
fridge.
you were just
Oh, no.
laugh wheezing because
Oh
you were
my
just
god! I
like,
was like,
yep,
I
that's
relate
me.
to this so much.
But another thing that's nice is like, if you want to know what monster drops what materials, you can look in the bestiary.
Oh yeah, it'll tell you.
So that's helpful as well. Like, there's so much detail
I
in
also
this
really
game
love that if
that
you
it's
need
never
a
just leaving you with your pants
yeah.
down.
I also love that if you need a certain material from a certain monster, you can go to the bestiary and see also what area they're in.
Yup.
So because each area has specific monsters, and those monsters change by the area, so you know exactly where you have to go.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
See, there's a fishy.
Yeah, just in this nice little stream. If I want to catch it, I can. I don't want to right now, so I don't have to.
Nah.
Freedom! Alrighty. So now we're going to explore more of the island, see if we can find some more castaways,
Yes.
and continue our journey.
Because I really like that the main point of the
Oh,
game...
I love this. Remember earlier when I
Yeah.
was just like, can you imagine if Adol was singing and Loxy was just like, kill me now?
Yep.
That's Sahad's job.
Yeah.
He just breaks out into song as roaming the island.
Sahad is who I am. Could you please be quiet? Are all fishermen so boisterous?
Hey now,
Sahad's like, only the good ones!
that's
There,
generalizing.
once was an-
We don't
Like-
do that here.
I just want to hear Sahad sing The Wellerman. There once was a cat out at sea.
Dun, 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 dun. I don't know the words, but I know the melody.
I know some of the words, but not all of them.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm more familiar with what will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? So, you're going to have debris blocking different sections of the island, which is a cool way to
Say
almost
you can't go there yet.
Metroid the level, where it's like, you're not ready for this yet.
Yeah.
You need to collect more castaways, because with more people, it allows you to move the debris.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a recommended number of people that you need to collect
Just
to remove that debris
honestly,
to access new
I just
areas.
really love like the dynamic of the game where it's like because you Little Paro.
Yeah.
Let's see what he has to say.
Wait a minute.
It definitely helps
The
you
captain was teaching to talk.
unite the village as well.
Yeah. But it's like you can't get to that area because you don't have enough people, you're not strong enough, you're not ready for it. but as you find more people, they help you get ready for it, and then they all will go and move that object, but because of them, you can tackle that area.
Yeah.
Wow, that bird talks good.
Oh, that's your name.
Little Paro, messenger.
Messenger.
Messenger? What's it talking about?
It needs a little bit of work.
Tell you a lot.
I think it might be trying to say.
I love how
messenger.
sassy little Paro is to Loxia.
Oh, definitely. There's a reason for that, and I think it's revealed either at the very end of this recording or the next one. There's a reason why it's particularly, like, singles out Loxia as kind of like, I'm going to give you a little bit of sass here. I love it so much. So yeah, we don't have enough people. And this is nice. You don't have to go back to the village. This happens. The village comes to you.
Hey, guys!
But that's a great design choice because
Yeah.
sometimes in games it's just like go back
It's
to the
annoying
village,
to, like, go
you
back
go
and then
back,
come back
tell
and then go
them,
back
and
and
then
then
come
come
back
back.
here. Like, you know what you have to do, so the game's nice enough to be like, we'll meet you this time.
I tell everything. You thank me. Now give me food.
Straight and to the point.
He's surprisingly rude.
Barbaros is like, that's not me. I would never say that.
Doggy.
Some new words while I was talking to him. I better be more careful.
He'll relay a message I didn't mean to say.
I just love it because that's why Little Paro is so sassy with Loxia. Because Dogi's like being brother bear and being like, she's treating my buddy Adol like shit. And he's probably venting to Little Paro about it. Little Paro's like, whoa, yeah, she is scary. And Dogi's like, oh, shit. I probably shouldn't vent to a bird that can talk.
I love it. One of my favorite, like, real-life parrot moments was when I was doing door-to-door. And we'll have to tell you in the next one for it, but it was really fun.
Is it similar to, like, the one where he drops the blanket and the bird goes, what the fuck?
Kinda, yeah. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. Toodles!